Hasholchot, Steelklu East-West. Good day, my name is Marissa. My Indian name is Steelk. It means flower, and I was given that name by my elder. I'm Pondere Bitterroot Salish, adoptive Kootenai, but I am also quarter Blackfeet and half St. Carlos Apache. So I was raised culturally. My Yaya and my Sila raised me, which is my grandparents. And then my Tupias would take care of me, and those were my great-grandparents, and they were born in the early 1900s, so they were very culturally living, and I grew up around that. Initially, I went into SKC for the nursing program, and I started to realize I love community work, and I really enjoyed the STEM field. And one of my advisors suggested that I go and talk to my now long-term mentor, Doug Stevens, who introduced me into the environmental health lab. When I initially worked with Dr. Stevens, my first task was to do an arsenic project, arsenic well project with the Micmacs and Maliseets, and sampling well samples in Maine. And we also got to sample some well samples here on my reservation for arsenic and chromium, and we actually had some high wells pop up to where we were able to inform and help these people. We also worked with Quinoa Bay, Ojibwe Community College, and I worked with a student, Ron Tilson, and I helped him analyze food sources for methylmercury, and also did some well sampling for arsenic for his tribe. The most important impacts of this research was working with other tribes on community health, environmental health. We also got to be outside the reservation and get culturally exposed, because a lot of people don't go outside the reservation normally. It taught us to work with the community well better, and to actually get younger kids interested in STEM. Native Americans, we just kind of have that baseline of fundamental traditions and values, and how well we connected with each other. And when we're dealing with Western science versus cultural science, culturally we learned what they do, and they learned what we do, and we came together and we tackled these projects head on with Western science, and we just clicked better, and the research went smoothly. It kept me engaged and initiated in my degree in STEM field. I actually got offered a job with my tribe and the college for a community health worker, and through the Narch program I was able to do this work, to work with the community on environmental health, healthy diet, sustainable health, and right now we're working on research with COVID and testing people for active COVID symptoms for Native American tribes. With my community health work and my Narch experience, I'm very interested in the One Health program at Fairbanks at University of Alaska, to further my education in public health with a master's degree.